Hi, come with me. Let's make this beautiful beaded bag handle. Yeah. So we are taking it from this to this. Yes. So let's get right into the video. So you are going to put your bag down like this, and then you are going to measure like I am doing and count 3 from the side of the bag like this. So this is the third bead. You are going to insert your fishing line in like this, and then you're going to pick one berry bead, one pearl bead, and then you are going to add another berry bead, and you are going to cross with this very one. Okay, so this is how you are going to cross. So this is what we have. And then you are going to bring your bag up, put one small bead on both fishing lines, so one on the right and one on the left, and cross with one big bead. You get it? Like this. And you are going to pick this fishing line, put one small bead on it, one small bead or one pearl bead. Then you are going to put the big bead on the down fishing line like this. You see, the small bead will go on the fishing line that is up, the big one will go on the down one like this, and then you are going to cross with one big bead, okay, or one berry bead, depending on the type of bead you'll be using. Yeah, so this is it. So you are going to cross and pick the down fishing line, put one big bead on it, that's the down fishing line, and then the same fishing line you're inserting it into this bead like this bead like this. It is very, very easy to make. Then you're going to pull. Then you see we have 3, we are supposed to get 4, so let's add one bead. You just put one bead like this on any of the fishing line and you cross. This is it. So you're going to pick this fishing line that is facing you, put 3 beads on that fishing line, and cross with the third bead, and cross with the third bead. After crossing with the third bead, you pick the down fishing line, put it inside this bead, then you are going to pull, then you add 2 beads on the top fishing line and cross, 2 beads on the top fishing line and cross. You pick the down fishing line, pass it through this bead beside it like this, and then you are going to pick the top fishing line again, this one. They are going to put 2 beads on that fishing line and cross with the second bead, and cross with the second bead. So we are almost done. So you are going to go through this bead and this bead. You get it? This bead like this, and then we are going to go to this bead, so you are going to pull and add just one bead to close it. So you see we have another 4 formed up there. We are going to, right now I am introducing new beads, that is smaller beads, because of the shape I want. So I added 3 beads and then I crossed with a third bead. Right now I have gone through the next bead, I've added 2 beads, and I am crossing with a second bead like this. You are going to go through the next bead like this, and then you are going to put 2 beads on the fishing line that is up, and then you are going to cross with a second bead. This is what you'll be repeating. So please watch carefully, because it is very, very easy to do. Okay, so yeah, after that you go through the 2 beads and cross with 1 bead, like you're basically repeating what we did earlier. Okay, and you repeat the same process of adding 3 beads to your fishing line and then crossing with a third bead, crossing with a third bead like this. Please make sure you pull. This is the back handle we are making. Pick this fishing line, pass it through this bead like this, and then you are going to add 2 beads and cross with a second bead and cross with a second bead. Then you pull. You pick the down fishing line, pass it through the next bead like this. Then you're going to pick the fishing line that is up. Then you put 2 beads on that fishing line, and then you are going to cross with the second bead. Then you go through this bead, and then this bead. That is, and you are going to add 1 bead. This time around, after adding the 1 bead, you will not cross. You are going to make a knot. Because we are ending here. Yes. So you are going to make 3 knots as we always do. 3 knots. Make sure it is very tight. Okay. 3 knots. After making the knot, please don't just cut. Please pass the fishing line through some beads like I'll be doing, and then cut your fishing line after you've passed it through at least 5 beads. Okay, at least 5 beads. So yeah, this is what we have. So I'm going to attach this to it, and I had to make it in another video because I didn't want this video to be very long. Yes, so we have 3 from the down and then 2 at the top. So you are going to join it together. I would put the link in the description, okay, so that you just watch, do it, and come and attach it to this one. Okay, it is very, very easy to make. Yeah, so I'm going to attach this one to the down one. So this is how it looks like. I'm attaching it to this one. So I'm going to pick my right fishing line, put 1 bead on it like this, then pass it through this bead, this one. Then I am going to cross with 1 bead like this. You see? After crossing with 1 bead, I pick this fishing line, pass it through this bead, and then pick the fishing line that is down, this one, pass it through this bead. You see? And then I'm going to cross it with 1 bead. I am crossing with 1 bead. It is very, very easy. Okay, so please watch carefully. You can do it. Yeah. So after pulling, I'm going to pick the top fishing line and then this one and pass it through this bead. Yes, and then pick the down fishing line, this one, and pass it through this bead that is right beside it as well. So yes, then I'm going to pull and cross with 1 bead and cross with 1 bead and cross with 1 bead. So after crossing with 1 bead, the top fishing line will go through the next bead beside it, the down fishing line through the next bead beside it, and this time around you are going to make a knot when you add 1 bead. You get it? You are not going to cross, you are going to make a knot. And please don't forget to make 3 knots. So after making the knot, please pass it through some beads like I am doing before you cut. Okay, before you cut. If you cut it at once, you are just going to spoil your work. Okay, so yes, this is what we have, and I'm going through some beads like I told you, and I'm going to cut. So after that, if you didn't get it here, don't beat yourself up. Watch carefully because I'm going to do the same thing at the other side for you. I'm going to do the same thing, but this time around even more detailed. So please watch it carefully here. Okay, we are doing same here. So this is what you're going to do. You see our bag is already forming, our bag handle. Yeah, so I'm going to measure from the side of the bag. This is the third bead after counting. So you're going to insert your fishing line in this bead. That is the third bead from the side, and then you're going to pull. After pulling, you're going to put one berry bead on this fishing line. Okay, this one, and then one small bead, and cross with one berry bead again. You're crossing with one berry bead, yes, or one big bead. After crossing, this is what we have. So here you're going to pick this fishing line and then put one small bead or one pearl bead on it like this, and then you're going to pick this fishing line that is up and put one pearl bead on it as well, one pearl bead on it as well. And then this is what we have. You're going to cross with one big bead or one berry bead like this, like this. So after crossing with the berry bead, you are going to pull. You are going to pull it very tight, okay, and then put your bag up like this, okay. And then you are going to pick this fishing line and put one pearl bead on it, one pearl bead on this fishing line, and then you're going to pick this fishing line and that is down, one big bead or one berry bead on it. Then you're going to cross with one big bead. You are crossing with one big bead. After crossing with a big bead or the berry bead, this is what we have now. This is what we have now. You're going to pick the down fishing line, this one, and then put one big bead on it like this, and then the same fishing line, you are going to insert it into this bead. You are inserting it into this bead, and then you are going to pull like I have just done and cross with one bead like this, like this. This is how you cross with the one bead. After crossing with one bead, you're going to pick the same size of pearl, the same size of pearls. Pick this fishing line and put 3 beads on it, and you're going to cross with the third bead like this. So after crossing, you pass the down fishing line, this one, through this bead, and then you pull, and you're going to add 2 beads to the top fishing line, and you cross with the second bead. Then you're going to cross with the second bead. So after crossing with the second bead, you are going to pass the down fishing line again through the next bead beside it, through this bead beside it, and then you are going to add 2 beads to the top fishing line, 2 beads to the top fishing line. Then you are going to cross with the second bead. You are crossing with the second bead. After crossing with the second bead, you are going to go through this bead and this bead, okay. Then you are going to cross with just one bead. You are going to cross with just one bead. You went through this and this. So you are going to cross with just one bead. Yes. So after crossing, this is what we have. I'm going to go in with the smaller beads. So I'm going to pick this fishing line and then put 3 beads on that fishing line, 3 beads on that fishing line. Yes, so we are going to cross with the third bead, and then we are going to repeat the same process of going through the next bead, adding 2 beads, and you are going to cross with the second bead. So you are going to do the same thing with a smaller bead 2 times. So this is the first one, then you do another one, then you make your knots. So we are going to meet here. So you see we have 1 2 and then 1 2 3 from the down. You see 1 2 1 2 3. When you count here, we have 3 here, and then there is 2 up there, and then the one that we joined with, that was the one that made it 6. So as at now, we have 2 here, 3 down. So we are going to do the extra one that will make it 6. You get it? So this is what we have. You are picking this fishing line, then you are going to add 1 bead on that fishing line, that is your right fishing line, and pass it through this straight bead, because that is where you are joining. This straight bead that is on top, this one, you get it? This straight bead. So after that, you are going to add the other bead, and then you are going to cross. So yes, this is what we have. And after that, you are going to go through the next bead beside them, like one after the other. You go through the next bead beside it, the top and then the down one, then you pull, then you add 1 bead, just 1 bead, and cross with that 1 bead, like I am doing. You cross. After that, you pick the top one, pass it through the next bead beside it, then you are going to pick the down one, pass it through the next bead beside it, like this. Then you are going to cross with 1 bead and repeat the same process, passing the top fishing line through the next bead and the down one through the next bead, and then crossing with 1 bead. Then after this process, we are going to pass the top fishing line through the next bead, the down through the next one, and this time round we are going to tie a knot. We are not going to cross with the 1 bead, because that is the last step. You get it? That is the last step. So please note that going through the bead, the top and then the down bead, you are going to do that process 2 times where you cross, but then the third one you don't cross. You are going to make a knot. You get it? Please, it's very, very easy. So I know you have been able to do it. And please don't forget to secure your knots by going through some beads, at least 5 beads after making the knots before you cut. Okay, thank you so much. I know you enjoyed this video and you would want to see more, so please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and please turn on your bell notification so that whenever we make a post, you will be notified. Thank you so much, and see you in our next exciting and very, very, very insightful video. Yeah, see you.